Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Make My Food Awesome. I'm Mark Allen France, your guide to good food.
And I'm Trisha Morrissey.
My sweetheart of science. Anyways, guess what we have today?
What?
We have some new team members.
Oh, that's great news.
And you know what? Do you know how you become a member of the Team Awesome?
I do. You actually go in and hit the subscribe button.
And then you click on the bell and you get all of our subscriptions. But you know what that's cool about being a member of Team Awesome?
No, tell them.
You don't have to pay anything.
No.
It's free. All you have to do is hit the, like we said, hit the subscribe button. And then you can get some of our notifications for all that we're going to be doing. You know, our quick tips, our quarantine cocktails, our live at fives,
Yep.
and then some of our daily Monday, Wednesday, and Friday episodes that we have.
Absolutely.
And it just so happens that we're doing kind of like Canning 101.
Yeah, tis the season for canning.
Tis the season to be canning.
La 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 la. Sorry.
Christmas in July.
Yes, with the garden. What do you do with the stuff that you pick up from the farmer's market or your gardens or the supermarket?
You can them.
Yeah.
You want to preserve them, or else you can eat them right there if you want,
Right.
which is fine. We were not going to complain about that.
No.
But it just so happens that we're going to be doing a recipe today with a little twist on it. We're taking an old recipe that we used to do all the time over at my parents' house, and that was a strawberry-rhubarb jam. Mm-hmm. And my little twist on it is I'm adding in blueberries.
Oh, all that combination of berries and fruit are really good for your health, actually.
Really? Well, why don't you tell me about it?
Well, strawberries actually help your body produce higher levels of good cholesterol. It lowers your blood pressure because strawberries also can be a natural diuretic. And they're full of vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. Blueberries, we know those are superfruits, and they're full of antioxidants as well. They have an anti-inflammatory property to them, and they also have vitamin K and vitamin C. Rhubarb, the stem of rhubarb, we know the leaf is not to be eaten because it's poisonous, but rhubarb is actually being looked at to be added to the superfood list because of its nutrient profile. It has fiber, 2 grams of fiber. Vitamin K has got calcium, and vitamin K is really helpful for the body to help clot your blood.
Okay.
Calcium we know is good for our bones.
No,
So.
I know I'm on a blood thinner, so it would probably take an awful lot of stuff to clot my blood if I've been taking a blood thinner right now.
Yeah, but, it's still not bad to have in your diet.
Oh, gosh, no. No, and we've had that rhubarb has been in that garden for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And in the past, either my mom or my dad would go out, and my mom normally does the baking part at the house, and she would make rhubarb bread.
Which is really good. I've had that.
It is so good. She just put chocolate chips in it. I don't like nuts in the bread, but I love a little bit of chocolate chips in
Yeah,
there.
you can do a little bit of
fine.
dark chocolate. Yeah, that's also got antioxidants in it.
Exactly. But my dad, he was the one, and he still is the one who generally does all of the canning there of your jams. Not saying that my mom doesn't help out, because she does, but my dad's the one who gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes, goes downstairs, and my mom wakes up and he's got the kitchen has exploded into a canning zone. So she usually ends up getting rounded up and pulled in, and she helps him out finishing it.
Yes. And he has, and I think I've mentioned this on a different episode, that he has a special locked cabinet of preserves that he only shares with select few people.
Yes, that is very, very true.
Because he's usually the thief, and he's like, I'm keeping him out of it.
And as I've said before, I'm not a thief. I borrow it. I give back smiles and kindness. But yes, he has had that for years, that cabinet, and that is where a lot of the strawberry-rhubarb jam goes. So I'm not going to give my secret on how I get it, but I am able to get my hands on strawberry-rhubarb jam once in a while.
Are you a jam ninja?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
A ginger. Anyway.
Stop it.
So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to get the prep going for what we're going to need for the jam. We did do a recent canning episode for pickles, and we did a canning episode for relish. And it's following some of the same steps. So this is kind of like canning 101 for everyone. We're going to walk through it. I'm going to get all the prep going on that. Trisha's going to get the pint jars and our half pints ready to go for our canning, and then we'll walk you guys through that as well. So let's go ahead. Let's get back in the kitchen and get the prep going.
Yep, we'll see you soon.
All right, let's go. First, we're going to start off by rinsing our blueberries. Go ahead and place your blueberries into a strainer in your sink under cold water. Give them a light toss, and then place them into your measuring cup. Perfect. 6 cups, just like we need for this recipe. Now we're going to go ahead and rinse our strawberries in the sink. Go ahead and give those a light toss, and then take your strawberries over to the cutting board. Now remove the green top of the strawberries, also known as the calyx. Now you're going to start cutting up your strawberries. I'm going to cut the larger strawberries into quarters while only cutting the smaller ones in half or leaving them whole. Place the strawberries in a measuring cup, and for this recipe we're going to need 11 cups of strawberries. Now let's get our rhubarb rinsed off. Lightly toss your rhubarb under cold water and then transfer them to your cutting board. Cut your larger stalks into thinner strips and then go ahead and give them a nice chop. Place the rhubarb into your measuring cup and continue chopping until you have 8.5 cups of rhubarb. Next, in a small measuring cup, go ahead and collect the zest and juice of a lemon. We're going to need half a cup for our recipe. And once you have collected your zest and juice, go ahead and set them aside. Now in a large pot over medium-high heat, add in 1.5 teaspoons of vegan butter, your 11 cups of strawberries, 6 cups of blueberries, 8.5 cups of rhubarb, and your half cup of lemon zest and juice. Stir everything together and then add in half of your sugar. You're going to need a total of 30 cups of sugar for this recipe. Continue stirring, allowing the sugar to begin to melt. And then now I'm going to go ahead and add in a portion of our fruit pectin. You'll need 6 boxes total for this recipe. Stir until the sugar is almost melted and then add in your second half of sugar. Stir everything together and then add in the rest of your pectin. And continue stirring until your sugar is completely melted and your mixture begins to boil. At this time, you're going to want to spoon off the foam collecting on top of the jam mixture. Now let's go ahead and place our pint jars and lids into a water bath to sanitize them for canning. All right, there we go. Nice and hot.
Yep.
All right. What do you have coming for me?
I'm going to bring in some nice hot jars and some lids.
And guess what? Great way to steam clean my glasses. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so is it time to get going?
Yep, I just got to bring the lids over.
All right.
May I have a hot pad, please?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. All right, guys. So it's a fun process. Right now we have to be fast because we don't want to let this set up.
Right. Okay.
So go ahead, Trisha.
All right, we're going to place our funnel in. And we are going to swap our spoon for ladle. Here we go.
I got that. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Okay. That smells so good.
Now you're going to want to fill your jar, leaving at least a 1/2 inch head space. One jar done.
Perfect.
And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to wipe that top off, make sure there's no residue of jam on there. I got
You
it.
need that?
And then I'm going to place the ring on carefully. Not wanting to touch the jar, I'll set that aside because it's very hot. Okay, next jar.
Okay. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do about 6 jars. And this actual batch makes a total of 18 pints, but we're going to be doing 13 pints and 10 half pints to get to our total. So we're going to try to work fast. We're going to show you guys a few of these, how to do them. And then we're going to go ahead and finish the process, and we'll come back with the finished stuff. So, honey, what is your favorite jam?
That's really hard to say because I like pretty much all kinds. I guess I'll just say the one that I don't care for. I'm not a big orange marmalade person.
Gotcha.
But everything else I pretty much like. All right, I'm gonna trade it out. I'm gonna wipe off, remove my jar, make sure there's no residue of jam on there. My lids want to come out at 2 at a time. I only need 1. Okay, I'm gonna grab a ring. Place it on top.
As always, it is always fun working with all this hot stuff, especially when it comes to hot sugar.
To be very careful not to splash it on yourself because it will severely burn you. Not fun.
All right. As you guys can see, we've got the GoPro going again today, which always makes stuff a lot more fun. All right, I'm going to turn this just a little bit just so the handle's out of your way.
That would be helpful.
Now this stuff will set
Don't
very
do that
quickly,
when I-
guys. So that's why Trish is working super duper fast to get all this stuff done. Now you want to make sure, now we are going to be doing a water bath for these once we get everything
In the jars.
into the jars. We'll do the water bath, and then we will come back and we'll have everything done for everyone to see. So
Maybe that spoon
Yep.
over there. It's kind of just in the way.
may I
And-
taste it?
Don't burn your tongue. But the water bath is only going to be 5 minutes for
Yes.
these. And then we remove them and put it in our next batch.
What's that?
Next batch.
Say that 3 times.
I'm trying to focus here. Alright, so I gotta bring my next jars over.
All right, guys. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to get everything into our jars, get it into the hot bath, and then when we come back, we'll, everything will be all ready and set to go. So we'll take you along with us. So ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Okay, guys, as you can see, we're dripping sweat in here. Well, not really dripping, but anyways, very, very hot process. We've
Yeah.
got everything done. We were 1 pint over. So instead of doing 13 pints, we did 14, plus we had the 10 half pints plus a little bit left over that we're going to
Yep.
stick in the fridge after we taste it.
Yes, it's had some time to cool. Are you
And
ready?
it looks delicious. Well, I don't know. Do I get the first taste?
Go ahead.
I know that she's been sneaking a little taste a little bit.
No.
Not at all.
That was you.
Okay, I can see, honey, where it's starting to set up right there. I can't wait.
Don't make a mess. Woo! Made my saliva glands go wee. Had a dance.
So, what do you think?
It's good.
It is very good. Now, I
Yes.
love rhubarb and strawberry jam. But adding in that blueberry,
Gives it a different flavor, but it's really good. That's going to
Mm-hmm.
be excellent on toast.
yes.
Can't
or
wait.
just
No, on toast. Remember, serving sizes.
on ice cream. A spoonful of. Get
Okay,
some.
I thought you meant like you were going to
and
eat
I'm
it
not
by the
talking
spoonful.
ice cream. I'm talking nice cream. I'm talking like bananas mashed up with some coconut milk. Make a nice cream. Put a little bit of that on there.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
It would,
Very
it
healthy.
would be good on the strawberry banana coconut ice cream that we did.
Yes.
last too.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Definitely worth the hard work. But I'm sure we're going to gift some of these
Yes.
and use these as trades as well. So it's all good.
Becky, Becky, yo, got a jar for you. You know what I want for a jar? Yep, you know what I want for a jar. I want my habanero or jalapeno jam.
Pepper jelly.
Make me some habanero pepper jelly too. That's fine. But anyways, so yes, and then I know my dad already wants one. And your parents will get one.
Yep, probably
And-
my brother.
Probably your brother. Yep. So anyways, so there you guys go.
Yep.
Canning 101, learning how to make some strawberry-rhubarb blueberry jam.
Yep.
And like I said, if you guys are new here and you guys aren't a member of Team Awesome,
Which we would love you to be.
exactly.
Free to be a team member.
Exactly. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell. Get the notifications. Share with your friends. And then you can make some goodies too and trade with your friends.
Right.
Or just enjoy them at home by yourself.
Yes.
But remember, portion sizes.
Yep. These are
So-
condiments, so little goes a long way.
Exactly. So we hope to see you back here again very, very soon on
Make
My
My
Food
Food
awesome.
Awesome.
And we will see you guys very, very soon.
Bye.
Take care.